The market has changed.
The market is changed. Now we are with coronavirus.
Wow.
Now everything is changed. This year, all the festivals and
Oh my
parties
God. So yeah, let's
are
talk about that.
suspended.
So
Now,
how many people do you think will survive the last 3 months? Because I know that for like we've been talking in terms of performers, DJs and stuff, but now if we talk about the people who create Kizomba Festival, the dancers, the DJs, the
I can tell you,
like, there's a lot of money that is being lost right now.
When I'm thinking about all these dancers, about the teachers, about the promoters and organizers and DJs. Well, DJs I said already. All these people who are in the branch, they are now in a very dramatic situation, unless they have some other additional income, from something else. But many of them, they don't.
Yeah.
So I don't know, because I'm in the last years when I saw that,
the market was changing.
Yeah, the market was changing. I tried to, just to make some other things, and but when I think about people who dedicated only on this, I don't know. It should be very dramatic now. And what a year we are being faced right now. Imagine. They say that the leap year normally is always a little bit more difficult, but this year is something particular, really.
This year is the last 6 months have been shit. Like, everything has been a nightmare. Like, protests everywhere, people losing their jobs by the millions, a virus, a pandemic, and before that it was like.
By the way, you know that it's very interesting that we talk today. Today.
It's the anniversary of when we met. No. Okay.
No, because today it should be the first day of the 10th anniversary of Criolla Beach Festival. So today I should have been in the beach of Matalascañas already with all the people.
Oh my God.
Just 1 year ago, and this, it starts 11. It should have started 11, which is now actually.
This is crazy. Like, people don't realize, like, when I talk to DJs, like, I remember when I was talking with Bodhisattva and I was like, hey, like, all the world might just close their borders and we will not be able to travel. And he was telling me, nah, it's not possible. And there it is. Like, I don't know when is the last time I did a show. Like, I don't remember. I think last time I did a show was in 2019. Like, I think if I go do a show today.
No, but this year.
Yeah, this year is finished. Like, yeah.
It's finished.
And DJs, like, other than online, I think, it's like DJs haven't performed forever. Singers, people who organize parties, like clubs have been closed. Bars, and same thing for events. Like the coronavirus is the enemy of Kizomba festivals, because
not only of Kizomba festivals, of course, all the dance community.
Yeah, the dance community, festival, salsa, all the
festivals, parties, and whatever.
Like, all these dances are dances that you dance with a partner like this. So it's exactly what the governments are like. That's the last thing they will open. Maybe when there's a treatment. Maybe when people can fall sick, but they don't die from this anymore. Maybe at that time they will let those even go. So all of a sudden, if it's your business to organize, and I'm thinking about a lot of our friends who are organizing events like João, like our friend in Ukraine, like our friends in Russia, our friends in even in China. We know people who organize all around the world, and all of these people, they made it their business. Like it became what they dedicate their life to. They spend 6 months organizing, or sometimes a whole year promoting, organizing, preparing the sales, and then there's the event for 4 days, and then they take a rest for a month or two, and then they back to the next one. And all of a sudden, gone.
And you could have thought about like economical crisis. You could thought about whatever, about the market going down. But the virus,
yes,
I mean, it's like the war.
That's crazy.
That's really, and
a good question from Matt Music.
Yeah.
What is the future of Kizomba? Do you think it will die? What can give the genre a reboost? So, if you have to, when you think about Kizomba, you have to think there's two things. You have the dance, and you have the music itself.
You have music and you have the dance. I don't think that neither one thing nor the other will die.
Yeah, me neither.
But maybe it will be transformed a little bit, just in some kind of routine stuff, like, well, I don't know if I explain myself. Maybe it will be not.
You can speak in Russian.
Yeah, I can, but I don't think that many people understand.
Of course, everybody speak Russian here. Huh?
Yeah, sure.
Привет.
Привет. No, but I mean, it will not disappear, of course.
No,
and
it will just...
people will dance. There will be like Kizomba parties. They will not disappear. But maybe...
what is this virus?
Listen, you keep talking. I just move it a little bit because of the battery. I have to put the battery, but you keep talking, okay?
All right.
I'm here.
You have to move the battery.
No, because I have to charge a little bit because I see the battery is a little bit bad.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, so you just talk and I'm here.
Okay. I believe that.
Yes.
Let me take the thing while she's preparing herself. So, let me know when you're ready. I believe that. Yeah, we're hearing you. So you can plug your thing and unplug your headphones. No, it's not a problem. You still
hear me?
Very well. I believe that this virus is when you hear the lessons about the Darwin and the Darwinism, you got like. Sometimes something happens and resets everything. And this is the survival of the fittest and the smartest. This is a thing where if you can reinvent yourself and learn something new that you can do, this is the moment that you can survive or not. If you are not able to find new ways to entertain people, if you are an entertainer, and like some people, like me, like others, like Buddy, like Bruno in My Kizomba, started doing new things, like, for example, making events live online, and with new forms of revenue. I get revenue if you guys use the super chat and make a donation, or you scan your phone there and make a donation. This and streaming and other forms, and other people that don't want to change or don't understand that it's time to change. Well, they disappeared, and there's a new generation who is born inside of this crisis, and they find new ideas. This is the way, and maybe people will do, like, we're gonna talk about organizing Kizomba festivals online, because I think that's a very interesting conversation. Mike Kizomba is saying some clubs are starting to open during the day, but yeah, dancing is still a long way. Like, so things are changing. People are getting used to, it's gonna be a new life anyway. We're gonna get used to wearing masks like the Asians have been used, and things will evolve, and either one day we will go back to something either like before or something new. But I mean, it's just gonna be a long year. Like 2020.
This is a year of exploration. You know,
yeah,
this is the year for
look
changes.
Who's here. Hello, Mika Mendes.
And
Hey.
Mika.
What up, bro? New skinny boy, new haircut. I like the new song, bro. So yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, what I wanted to say that this half of the year, all these virus stuff and everything what happens, on the one hand, it is like dramatic.
Yeah.
It has been dramatic and it still is.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other hand, it's like the kick up for changes,
exactly.
Like you say, because that changes never happen. It's what I wanted to say, that good changes never happen without suffering.
Yeah, true.
So you have to suffer in order to progress.
In a way, we are forced to all leave our comfort zone.
Yeah, so there will be things that they will be worse. There will be things that they will be new and maybe better.
Yeah.
So now this is okay. The moment is difficult, but it is a good moment to, as you said,
about new things. Yeah.
Exactly, to renovate. Can I say?
Yeah, renovate. Renovate.
Renovate yourself. No.
So let me go back to the first question an hour or 2 hours ago from Mike Kizomba. Yeah. I would love to hear what Olga thinks about online festivals, and do you think it's possible, and is it profitable? I got my idea, but I'm gonna let you.
Me personally, honestly, I don't see it. Not yet. Maybe it could be something else. Not Kizomba Festival. Maybe it could be like some kind of online streaming or something. It could be online streaming of the masterclass for workshop, or it may be the streaming of like DJ playing. But Kizomba festival or event or whatever, it's about dancing together. I mean, if I'm at home alone, I can put 100 times the best DJ on my computer, but I will be like cooking at that time or whatever,
But what about?
I mean, it's hypothetically, because I just imagine for myself, and I'm just thinking for myself.
Because
but
I've been thinking about it. You can be 10 people in the house, between friends, and so
but you can be 10 people in the house, and you can put some DJ in the streaming, and maybe even you can just put some money. I don't know, but it will be, I don't know, it will be not the money which you pay for the festival. You know what I mean?
So how much is
I don't know.
How much is a ticket for a Kizomba festival? Usually, more or less.
Well, it depends. It's
more or less.
Between 60 and 140, for example.
Okay, hear me out. imagine that you take 10 couples, dancers, like teachers, right? You take these 10 couples and you ask them to organize how much is a lesson usually? 1 hour?
1 hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
You tell them to film, or you go if you can, if you have the possibility to have a professional crew, or you come yourself with your crew if you can travel or not, or if they have the equipment, right? And they shoot a full hour of a class.
But people did that already, you
No,
know.
I'm coming. And they shoot an hour of class from their camera or from their phone, and they do it like if it was a real class in front of fans, but they shoot it
Yes.
just like for the TV, horizontal, right? And you have
Okay.
like all 10 of them shoot those classes for intermediary, for advanced, for medium, for beginners, etc., right? And you have like every teacher shoot maybe 3 day worth of Kizomba, urban keys, samba, Afro house, whatever, and you have like a few different thing, and you have a class of musicology, class of this, that, and at the same time you also have 3 DJs who play like and they record themselves in the quality that we have here, right? And they record like, for example, a good one DJ records like for 2 hours, the next DJ records for another 2 hours, and another DJ records from 2 hours, and maybe like in the end you have the Urban Keys DJ who record for like the last morning wake up call. And then once you have the content to have, like, let's say if you have 10 teachers who all each create like 3 classes, it makes you 30 different classes from all these teachers, right? Plus you have and maybe you can have a presenter who presents the different classes, or you don't even need that. You just need to have the menu of what's going on at what time, and then you can say it starts at 3 p.m. and after all the classes it's like midnight at the end of the all days of classes. So let's say 3 p.m. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So there's 9 hours of classes every day, right? So you're gonna have 9 hours of classes from 9 a.m. till midnight, and from midnight till 6 a.m. you have DJs playing live. Now, once you have all this content, you create a long video, right? That goes from 3 p.m. till 6 a.m., which gonna be your classes finished by followed by your DJ playing music until the morning, so that you can follow the classes that you are interested in, and you have exactly the time where we go, and then you have 3 long videos, so videos worth so that's from 3 p.m. till 6 a.m. and you can follow the classes that you want, and then you can dance at home with some friends, in a bar, wherever you are. And then you have 3 long videos that go from 3 p.m. till 6 a.m. Day 1, day 2, day 3. Everything is pre-recorded and everything is pre-uploaded on YouTube or a private website, your own website. It's not hard to do. You have a site like Squarespace where you can do it, and you create your event. If the people who love to dance, and me, I see it not of the point of view of the organizer or the artist. I see it from the point of view of the client. The client is in dire need and is missing the dancing. They want to dance, and I've seen Kizomba dancers. They are like crack fiends. It's like they're drug addicts. Even at the end of the festival in the airport, they're still dancing. And those people, those people, if you give them something, if those people are ready to spend every week $60, 60 euros to plus travel plus hotel to go dance somewhere in the world. If you give them something that costs 20, 25 for 1 day and 35 for 3 days, and then all they have to do is get their virtual tickets, and then they will have either on a channel like My Kizomba, for example, or the channel of the event, where you can have a special membership that you have to pay to be able to see the video, and then the video is already uploaded in the website, and at 3 p.m. sharp, or maybe at 2 p.m. the video starts playing exactly with the countdown, and it says like 59 minutes left, and people can already prepare, and then you will know how much people already buy the ticket, and then you give them 3 days of live event. And I don't know if this idea is working today as it is, but I think that a month ago, while everybody was at home in quarantine with nothing else to do, if you gave them, listen, give me $30 or 30 euros, and I will give you 3 days of content, of classes, and you can just, while you are cooking, while you are with your friend, if you're alone, whatever, you will have your favorite teacher, you will have and if you can have, because don't forget, people usually, they will spend 60 to 100 euros for a ticket, plus 100 to 500 euros for a plane ticket, plus 100 to 300 euros of a hotel to go to a festival. So that's, sometimes people will spend 1,000 euros to come to Lisbon from Canada, and they come in group. We are 20 of us. I'm like, yo, how much money you spend just to go dance? No, it's the experience. He said, okay. So you telling me that those people who spend 1,000 are not going to spend 30? They will come, and then if you have, and the thing is, you don't have to pay for the place. You don't have to pay for you have to pay for nothing. I mean, maybe you have to pay for the teachers. You have to give them a different price, of course. But I mean, they're not doing anything. So if you used to pay them 1,005 and you give them 500 each, and you do this investment, and then you have to just pay the editing of everything, at a point, if you can have, and if you do a good promo, and you have 100 people buying 30, that's 3,000. If you have 1,000 people paying 30, that's 30,000. And imagine that if you do an online festival this way, and you can add some singers too if you want, either you have 100 people or 10,000 people, depending on how much your event is. And don't forget, all these people is like,
I will ask you just one question. I will just ask you one question. You go to see the concert of Madonna live on the stadium.
Yeah.
It could cost you, I don't know, 200, 300, 500, I don't know.
Yeah.
And one would sell you the concert on TV.
Yeah.
To watch Madonna concert on TV.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the same? Will you pay, for example, imagine that at the stadium it costs, imagine 200 or 300, and on TV it would cost 30 euros to see the concert of Madonna on TV.
Yeah.
The question is, how many people would pay that?
Okay.
You understand? Because
I'm gonna answer to you. I'm going to answer to you very simple.
But wait a minute, because actually I wanted to start from another thing.
Yeah.
I get your point, but you have to think that one thing, you have to distinguish. One thing are classes, but even for classes, you have to have a partner. So it means that if I live alone at home, I'm fat because I can have 100 of
You get
teachers,
your
but
you get your
if I'm
sex
alone,
doll. You don't have a sex doll.
if I'm alone, or like many people, like
Yeah, of course.
if you are a couple, okay. If you are not a couple, you live by yourself.
But that's the thing. The thing is this: instead of
The
thinking
first thing.
about those who are alone, when you
Wait a
think about
second.
those who are not alone and those who enjoy watching, just
Yeah, but
let me be.
listen, people for the festival, there
Yeah,
is a big part which is really important, which is socializing. You
of
know how many
course. I
people
know.
go there just
Because
because
they feel
there will
alone.
be a lot of people, a lot of good dancers, and I
Yeah.
can dance with that, with that, with that, and with
Sure.
that. And look, that guy will go to this festival. Look, I will be able to dance with him. Look, I will be able to dance with him. Or the
Sure.
contrary, you know.
Sure.
And for many people, this is a very big criteria, because if I have there on TV or on the computer there, I don't know, DJ playing or teachers dancing, whatever, and I'm here at my home, it doesn't bring me much, you know. The other thing, if I gather with my 5 friends, for example, at home, I mean, for 5 friends at home, we can just put the CD of Kaysha, for example, and we just dance, you know, between us.
Future sound beats. I'm tired of you.
We don't need the guy with a microphone saying something on the computer, you know.
Listen to me. It's a question of vision.
Okay.
Sometimes
I don't say it's not possible.
I'm not saying I understand, but it's a question of vision. If somebody can spend 500 euros to go for the socialization, the this, the that, right? The same person can pay 50, which is 10% of that money, to have at least the seeing the dance, maybe learning, having some things that they can practice. Like those people will and trust. Look, do you see the comment section of this video that we are doing, of this live? You're not on, but there's been already 400 comments, and people are not only talking to us.
What do people say about that?
They are, well, give your opinion, guys. But they are talking between themselves, and because the people who come here every 2 nights, every 2-3 nights, every time I'm here, there's a lot of people who come back every time, and we get to all know each other, and we are socializing virtually. This is the reason why the Instagram lives, while we were on quarantine, the virtual socialization exploded by maybe 300 to I don't know how much percent. Streaming on YouTube.
No, I know that's true.
You know,
yeah.
Streaming on YouTube and Twitch and other things, they went. I think there's been 4 billion hours of stream that's been watched while people were at home with nothing else to do. And if you are at home and you are depressed because you cannot dance, and I'm proposing you, hey, you have to stay home anyway. If you give me 30 euros and you go to the My Kizomba channel, or you go to the Central Kizomba website, and you take an inscription for the 30 euros that you're not spending anyway, since you have nothing else to do. A lot of these people will pay, and I'm gonna give you an example. Erika Badu did a show for $1, and she said, hey, I'm not performing on Instagram, but everybody who come see my show, it will be $1 for the show. And she had 100,000 people. Then she did a second show, and she said it's gonna be $2, and she had same amount of people. And then she did for free, and everybody, because those people, and this is a thing about the brand. People have to trust in their brands. If people want to see Olga because they trust that Olga will create a great event from them, they don't care if it's in real life, in virtual, on YouTube, or I have to fly to Madrid. They come for you because of the quality of the work you do for them. Oh,
You know what?
Look, the people who come here every night. They come here. It is almost 2 a.m. in Portugal. It's 3 a.m. in Paris. And these people are here and they here every time. Why do they come? They come because of the quality of the conversations they have with Kaysha, and they come for the brand. Club
But
Shada.
exactly,
Etc.
this is what I wanted to mention,
and
because
you have to
it's
trust in
not
your
the
brand.
same. It's not the same, because the
Interaction?
kind of entertainment is different.
Yeah, of course,
because
of course.
one thing is something where people can socialize, like
Yeah.
they can talk between them, they can get to know, they can comment, they can like become part of this of the group, let's say, no?
Yeah.
But another thing, when someone is performing and like it doesn't bring you all together, you
I
know?
will
Because
show you.
Maybe I don't say that it's what you say it's not possible or it's not good. No. But what I wanted to say that maybe if
Give your
you
opinions in
want
the comment, guys, while
No.
she's
if you want to make it like online, maybe you have to change a little bit the concept.
Of course.
It shouldn't be Kizomba festival as it is. It should be something else. It should be like imagine
an event. I mean,
Kizomba online coffee shop, whatever.
the thing is like the name is not important. The thing is just
but
something
I mean,
to bring the people together.
Exactly, but maybe not like classes and DJ like online, playing online. No,
It could even be like, I think that when you love something, you love everything of that thing. When you look, we are talking about Kizomba festivals, and the people who are here, we have people who have Mais Kizomba is the biggest Kizomba channel. Mika Mendes is a singer. Future Soundbeat is a beat maker. Yolanda is a dancer. Beatriz is a Kizomba socialite. And we have different people of the thing. And why we all here is because we all love a facet of this thing. And people, if you don't think about the Kizomba festival as what it is in real life, and you think about what it could be online, and you're not trying to do a virtual version of what is there. You try to do something where maybe you can have like, okay, how can we entertain people while they're at home? What can they do? For example, for those who are alone at home, okay, ladies styling classes, stuff, or stuff that you can learn by yourself without a teacher, and the teacher is just alone. Stuff for couples, stuff for those who already are, etc., etc. And plus, you can also put some conversations in there with like artist interviews. You can do a whole thing around Kizomba, like teach people what the fuck Kizomba is. Like, there's so many people who love Kizomba, they don't even know where it comes from. That like this is the moment where you have the attention of the people, and all these people are people, they trust you with their money, and they are bored at home, and they cannot because of law and because of danger, they cannot leave their house. So if they cannot leave their house, they will stay. Like, and if you say, hey, listen, this is me, Olga, I do great things, and this is why you follow me. Here is an event for you. It costs you 10% of what you usually pay, and you don't have to travel, you don't have to do nothing. You just have to put $30 here, and even 20 or 10, whatever. And imagine if you have 5,000 fans around the world who love your events. Those people, since they have nothing to do, they will give you their money, and then they will put it on their TV, and they will just watch or dance or cook or whatever they do while they're doing it, and then you put them some music, and for them it's gonna be like, yeah, it's not the real thing, we know. But wow, that's it's amazing because when you have nothing, there was a joke from Eddie Murphy. She was saying like when somebody's in the desert and you give them a cookie, they're like, oh my God, this is the best cookie I ever. Oh, wow, what's in the cookie? Just cookie.
Yeah, no, I know, I
And
know what
you
you
have
mean.
to understand, as a businesswoman, people were in the desert and people who love Kizomba festivals have been in the desert for 3 months now. Whatever you give them, they will eat. Trust me, 50, even maybe, I don't know, maybe 100. Like, those people are people with a great wallet because they are ready to spend 2, 3, 400, and I see them. They like when I talk to them. So where are you going next? Oh, next week I'm in Holland, and then after that, oh, I'm in China. What? And then after that, I'm going to Light Festival in Lisbon. Okay, and then there's this thing in Dubai, and I'm like, how much money these people have? And so what do you do in life? Oh, I'm a doctor. I'm a this. I'm like, wow. What? And
Don't forget one thing. Normally, there are people who don't have families, don't have
now,
kids or whatever.
exactly. So imagine all these people now they are home, and they have nothing to do, and they have the money. They don't have money. They don't have something to buy. They just pay the rent. If they have a work and they do telework, or they work from home, those people are here. Like me, if I think about me, I make money on live from my streams, and actually for the whole quarantine I made more money than I make usually, just because my wife was not in Zara shopping. So I was hey baby, if you're watching this. So